Real Gamers Retro Rob here, and today's live stream is running late because I'm lazy. Really, I mean honestly, I was busy goofing around. Oh, and we got an echo. Of course, something went somewhat wrong.
Because I'm lazy. Really, I mean honestly.
Where's the mute? There we go. Much better. Good thing no one's watching it, because that would have been just so embarrassing. Anyway, welcome to the live stream. Today I've got something kind of weird. I'd originally planned to do a roguelike, which was a sequel to Doom roguelike, but I ended up playing this like all morning, so I figured if I was gonna live stream something, I might as well just do this one and get going with it. So here we go with Vostok Incorporated, which is basically as I described. It is Universal Paperclips in space. And if you haven't played Universal Paperclips, I think you're going to get the idea of this game pretty quickly. It does add a whole lot of layers to the gameplay, but at its core, you're basically just doing the Universal Paperclips idea. All right. So starting right here, I'm on Neptune right now, and I'm busily building up money so that I can build some new factories and produce more money, which is basically how you roll in this game. I build more stuff to make more money, so I can build more stuff so I can make more money. Which really, that's life. I mean, I guess, you know, I mean, this is basically life. It's a life simulator. It's, yeah. Wow, that was really, really thoughtful there. All right. Number one, I got to get the right screen up. This is not my usual streaming computer, so I'm a little bit lost here. There we go. All right. So the first things first, you start out in our solar system, and you end up basically opening gates, etc. You're gonna get the point. I should just play it and show you pretty much everything. You start. Oops, wait. You start with a fairly weak ship, but over time, it gets stronger and more capable until finally you're running a ship that's throwing giant unicorns out at its enemies and basically defeating everything in its path. This took a while though. This is hours of gameplay really to get to this point, where I'm making this much art. First things first, I gotta go look at production here. Not get distracted. Current solar system. And I'm making a bunch of money on that planet, not so much on that one. You start out in the thousands, so when you're making billions, you're in pretty good shape. This system, believe it or not, is not doing too bad. That's a good that's a good jump, Brian. How's it going? I mean, some dude doing Slayer on the drums to somebody flinging unicorns. I mean, that's not too far. Alright, my point was I'm going to leave this solar system and I'm going to move on to another one. So there is a warp gate over here. No, not happening. Ooh, another one. These warp gates are unlocked by defeating each solar system's boss. I, of course, have defeated the boss here, and have defeated, well, most of them. Pretty far along. But then you unlock another solar system. You go into that solar system. You build a bunch of your little bases up. You produce more paperclips. I mean, moolah. And then you go on and keep doing it. Other than defeating bosses and unlocking weapons and such, it's kind of like life. Well, that's kind of sad. That's kind of a downer. Alright. So right now, I'm making 3.134 million on this planet, and I'm about to jump that way up. Yeah, there we go, 42, and that's about what I should be making pretty much everywhere, although I've jumped up a little bit more on some of the other systems. I had a couple that are past 100 billion, and eventually it'll be that way. But I gotta get enough money going across the board. I should probably check and see how loud that is. Here, we're gonna turn this down just a little bit because I'm almost sure that is overpoweringly loud. Alright, now normally I would show you... Whoops. Come on now. A little bit about the trading systems in the game. But there are no real trading systems. However, there are upgrade systems. And I'll show you that. For the record, building stuff isn't the only way to make a bunch of money. I can, of course, mine asteroids and kill enemies. Again, you don't start out this capable of wiping out everything. That kind of comes as you upgrade. There we go. Hey, where'd that base go? Couple useful things in the base. If you're damaged, the base will repair you automatically for free. That's nice, because everything else is expensive as heck. We have a number of different systems that we can add to my ship. I have pretty much everything that you can add to the ship at this point. Planet indicator. I should probably upgrade that. The first one gives you the ability to detect planets at range, and then the second one tells you how far they are from you. And then the same thing goes with managers. Managers are basically another way to get more money out of every system that you have. And basically, you get a new manager, you get another manager. Actually, I should even just say a new manager, because you don't replace them, you can stack them. And they might add like 3% to your overall production, if they're a good one. And then wormhole indicator. The wormhole is how you jump from system to system. Then we got the enemy indicator, which makes perfect sense, right? There are some races. They don't really pay enough to make them worth the time for me anymore, but it is a way to get some money. Automatic targeting computer. I almost don't use that at all. And then, yeah, the sun indicator. How far are you from the sun? Very useful for not running into the sun. I don't even think it I'll fly by it and see if it does any damage. Anyway, but that does tell you where the center of the system is. And then, of course, there is this general environment indicator, and that's basically you can spot things like asteroids, and if there's any like packages left out in space that you can run off with, those will show up on there. And mother base distance, that makes obvious sense. How far is your mothership from you? That is that base that I just went into. I should say mother base. And then we've got the detection radius that you can upgrade. Moolah attractor, as things are dropped in space, like money, when you blow up asteroids, they will then be attracted to you. Then finally, there is the boss indicator, both first an indicator, and then it will tell you the range. Up at the top is all my monies. I have 260 some trillion, 270 now, trillion moolah. That is, oh wait. How silly am I? Gotta keep going. You could also upgrade the ship. So, for this much I could, man, that's so expensive though. You just don't know. That is a lot of money. But anyway, you can upgrade the speed of your ship when it's boosting. You can upgrade your shields. You can upgrade your health. Yeah. There we go. And you can get more money out of killing people and, of course, killing asteroids. Haven't unlocked this one yet. That's a quadrillion, man. That's a lot of money. I would like this helping hand, though. That'd totally be worth it. Something that'll help attack. And there's the explosive start. And I did it again, because you know what? There's more. There's more. If you act right now, you got weapon upgrades that are super. It does basically wind down to grinding to do more grinding. It's not necessarily bad. Obviously, I'm enjoying it quite a bit because I've been playing it forever now. Where? There we go. If those guys get to attack me, basically I'll be surrounded and I won't be able to move off screen while they attack me. It's actually a pretty good way to get money early on. Alright, back to it. Let's see, what do we got here? Actually, I got some unknowns. Where am I? Huh. I've still got some planets I haven't visited. Woot! Let's go do that. Oh, wait. Alright, so you see that yellow triangle on my screen? Before I do this, it's a very distracting game. You're gonna you end up just jumping all over the place. Alright, so this is a manager who just died. That was a manager that just died. If I would have picked him up, though, I would have got a global production boost, which would have been great. But whatever. Come on, you. Nope. Did I get them all? No, I didn't. Alright, so now I'm just kind of stuck here while they try to beat on me. Fortunately, as I mentioned earlier, I have a pretty amazing weapon system. Oh, one thing I forgot to show you about the weapon system is it's customizable. So I can actually switch weapons here. And you get new weapons by kind of just mixing these three base weapons. So that's kind of cool. Where's the... There we go. I like this one a lot, too. And see, you get a bunch of money for that. That said, just... It's hard to beat laser unicorns. Sorry, it just is. Alright, before I was distracted... Actually, there's another middle manager out there. Or he might be better than a middle manager. Oh, he died too. You gotta go after him right away. Alright. Let's land. Virgin territory. Okay, cool. The first thing you unlock is the mine. I usually just drop a couple to establish a base. Later on in the game, you're going to end up wanting to just kind of mix things up a little bit. And then every once in a while, you'll get something new and so much better than the rest of the stuff. You'll quit using the old stuff. But every once in a while, they will hook back. So, for instance, I've got this chemical plant, right? And I can upgrade different levels for the chemical plant. But if you look here, down below, it says that I can get more efficiency for each mine. So then I would go back and I'd start planting mines. Now, right at this point, I make so much money it doesn't really matter on each one. But early on in the game, you gotta really watch for that kind of stuff. Things that will boost your productivity inexpensively. And it keeps happening. I mean, there's always like new things that are going to help you do better. I was making so much money that my money's still going up while I'm just kicking it. Eventually that won't happen though. Yep, see. Eventually it'll get super expensive to keep stacking, which is actually pretty smart because I can't just stack forever. Eventually the benefit per cost is just not going to be there. You know, I'm going to spend so much that it's not really going to be worth upgrading anymore until I get another level of stuff. Okay, another middle manager. Can I get him? Yes, he's alive. If they run out of air, they're dead. And sometimes you can pick them up while they're still dead. And real quick, there we go. All right. Oops, I forgot to do something. There's something else I got to show you there on Nigel. We'll come back to that, though. All right. What was I going to show you that was so important here? Oh, yeah. Okay, so you got different objectives. You've also got, here's your managers. And, yeah, they look very happy. There's this is actually like a music mixer. Main menu, look at, I got different ships I can unlock. I'm using the latest one. Would be nice, I don't see a way to change color, which is kind of sad. Then we got, yeah, unfortunately I forgot to put an ATM on this planet, so the money is accumulating there, but not accumulating to me, per se. Time to get over there again. Come on, you. Pretty creative stuff to kill, which is always nice. Alright, right here to the left, you see that? That little satellite? That will automatically send the money to me, which I want. Because you don't want to have to go flying around picking up your money all the time. That would be a bummer. I love that neighing, it cracks me up. Ooh. Bonus money. Always grab those asteroids if you see them. They'll give you quite a bit of money. Stuck. Heck no. Oh, this is awful. There we go. Yeah, you're all gonna have to die. Oh, I'm never gonna get that middle manager in time. I bet he's dead already. Quit that! Yeah, he's dead. Oops. Alright. I have another unknown planet. I'm gonna go visit that one, because why not? I didn't think there was anything left in this system that I hadn't explored. Man. There we go. And don't forget. Keep that thing online. Real quick, I'm gonna get to this portal. I could have swore I went to I thought I went to one of the closer systems. Yeah, I did. Ah. Each system has a theme. Each theme also has a storyline. Hey, how's it going, Wagner? Whoa. Come on now. This is... It gets ridiculous after a while. This stuff always coming at you. So if you went out to this system with a fairly weak ship, you'd be in real trouble pretty quick. Because you can see they're even damaging me, and most of the bosses really don't even touch me anymore. There was a container you didn't get to see open. That's too bad. Yes, nothing like hurling space unicorns at things. Alright, so anyway, on this weapon system. So if I change this center, now I can turn enemies into friendlies. And then change again. I've got the, I don't even know what that is. The graviton aperture. Let's, like a tractor beam, but more deadly. Alright, let's add that one to my arsenal. So all I have to do to add it to my weapon system is basically use the D-pad, press up, down, left, or right, and boom, it's in there, which is kind of cool. I mean, it's a nice system. It works really well. And I'm going to keep the unicorns around. Not that it matters on this screen. I mean, if I just press down, I'd be back in unicorn land again. But I just like to leave it there so I can do upgrades if I need to. It's a quadrillion to do an upgrade on this weapon now, which is insanely expensive. Let's see. Good stuff. Alright, so right here is, see? Where'd it go? Where did my weapon toggle go? Alright, we're gonna try that new gravity gun. Wait, nope, that's the friendly gun. See, now he's friendly to me. And he'll attack his friends. Which is pretty cool. Well, that's kind of interesting. Oh. Yeah, he turned back. He's gonna die for that. Oh, I can do more than one at a time. Alright, that's pretty cool. Yeah, heck with that. Unicorns are best, though. To be fair, nothing kills like friggin' laser unicorns. Just saying. So I'm gonna guess it takes an insane amount of money to unlock the last gate. But if I was feeling frisky, it is a pretty cool game. Especially for the low price of, well, it's 20 bucks on Steam, but if you happen to have Amazon Prime, Amazon Prime has a software store. They've got their own like Windows software store now, and you can download it for free if you have Amazon Prime. I would say that's the way to go. I mean, I'd probably be okay paying like 15-20 bucks for it. To be honest, I've gotten a lot less out of stuff I paid a lot more out of. And it doesn't have frickin' unicorns. So, alright, so if I want to know how much it's going to cost to unlock Horus, okay, that's expensive. So 10 quintillion. So I'm going to have to do a lot of work to do this. Let's see. One other thing to show, I suppose, is the races. And it's just something to do, you know, but you get a bunch of money for it. You just gotta do it in time. Nine, 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And boom! Nailed it! There we go, I get a bunch of money. And randomly attacked by enemies. Face the wrath of the unicorn. It's a great gun. If I didn't mention, there's also a boost capability on your ship, which is activated with the right bumper. Look at that. And I also have, here, let's turn auto aim on. Where is that? Do I have to be parked to turn it on? Apparently I do. Alright, and then there is like a time warp function, like that. And that is the left bumper. You don't unlock that one until later though. It's useful against bosses. Man. Alright, there's a lot of unexplored territory here. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go PKA 12. On the PKA 12. Oh, I'll have to go check my email. Maybe I didn't see it. Did I answer? Is it something I answered? I'm horrible with email. Which I shouldn't be. And there's another middle manager. It's good to hear. I'll go check for it though in my mailbox. And see where it is. Oh, is it a config for that? Alright, so now 100 billion moolah per second. That buys people right there. That's some serious money. Space people, anyway. Oh, that is awesome. Thanks. I will definitely check that out. It's sitting on my shelf, but I want to use it when I'm doing like at Midwest Gaming Classic. I want to use it because I used to use some of the mini arcades there, and I think that one would work a lot better. If we ever get a chance to do a live Midwest Gaming Classic again, I'm sure it will. What the heck is going on here? There should be something right here. I don't know. Man. In English, yes. No, I think I should just keep... I think I'm going to just keep beefing this stuff up. Alright, so this one's doing... You know what I forgot to do? Darn it. Boy, they are getting nastier. Alright, here's what I forgot to do. I forgot to turn on the ATM. I told you I always do that. There. Now it's on. How much is this making? 4.4. That's not a lot for this game. We should be doing about 100 billion. I hope that is not like really loud. This game is ridiculous. So apologies to all for this not being Jupiter Hell, but I'll definitely be doing that one next week. It just kind of got bumped by, and that does happen, you know, by whatever I'm playing. Thanks! Have a good Labor Day. Yep. Definitely. I can barely hear myself through this. You know, my usual headset, I can actually hear myself. It's weird talking and not hearing. It's messing me all up. That was bad. Have a good one, Wagner. Thanks. Jeez, did I do a review on these headsets? Because I gotta tell you, the sound isolation on this is amazing. There, I gotta take an ear off. It's kind of throwing me off. Not being able to hear yourself at all is almost as bad as hearing yourself twice. You know how when you get that echo with somebody else you're playing with online? Like, just is listening through speakers instead of their headset, you get that, like, you talking back to yourself a second later. It's almost just as bad not hearing. Man, that's really throwing me off. Okay, this is better. One ear off. I can do this. Alright, so this one's doing okay. I think I'm gonna step up this one's game too. Come on, man. No time to get drunk. Remember, never miss the shiny gold stuff. Again. Ooh, I almost got stuck there. Another kind of smart early thing to invest in is these little jets. Make sure you got that energy. Okay, so I was going to smarten this one up a little bit. It's only making about half of what it should. Almost. Alright, I'll have to wait a few minutes here. The money's accumulating quickly, though. There we go, 106 billion per second. Doing good. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to the last area, and I'm going to go do a boss fight to close things out. But there's one more thing I want to warn you about, or at least not warn you about, but tell you about. If you are really busy and you don't want to spend like all that time accumulating money, what you can always do is you can do the same thing you can do with the Paperclip game, which is, you see how I'm always accumulating money, but in space, it's dangerous to just lay there because you're going to get yourself killed, for sure. But if I just land here, I'm going to accumulate money. So I could just leave it here for like a couple hours if I wanted to. And that is valid. I mean, it's not going to penalize you in any way, shape, or form for doing it. The only thing I could think feasibly could happen that would go really, really poorly for you is that maybe if you end up leveling up a lot because of the money you made. The leveling system's still kind of a mystery to me, but it does seem to level up due to money you make. You might get your butt kicked in space, but it's never happened to me, so I think it's going to be alright. Alright, let's go destroy a boss. With my current weapon loadout, it's going to be pretty easy, to be fair. So let's go jump. Why is there something here? There should be something right on top of me right now. Alright. Whatever. Covered my ear back up. Mistakes were made. Alright, we're gonna go back to the vent system. Which I think is the adorable system, isn't it? No. There's a level before. Which had a bunch of pretty little clouds and stuff. That was a very pretty level. Because, you know, each solar system is a little bit different. Cut it out. Taste it. Power of my pretty ponies. That'll learn ya. It's kind of, I mean, it's odd. I don't know if I call it mystical, because I mean, it's really about making money. The whole point of it is greed, but it is weird. Definitely a weird game. Alright, so now that I have really just killed the heck out of everything that's gotten in my way, we're gonna go do a boss battle. Damn. No, you're gonna go. Alright. Oh, there's two. Do I not have enough money to unlock this yet? Really? That is very likely. Woo! Do have to say the weapon system is very impressive. I wonder if I should have used it on that big ship. Wait, here, I'm gonna just see if this will work on him. Heck yeah, it does. That's pretty sweet. Oh no, the vacuum didn't work on him though. Alright. Not that one. Alright, boss is active. Can I do damage to him? I did do some damage to him. Alright. Seriously though. They're gonna tear me up if I don't use better stuff. And this is a boss battle, which fortunately he's somewhat outmatched. I mean, I am just tearing him up. What? How's he alive? That's a little odd. Alright, boss is now beaten. And I'm getting a bunch of money for it, which is awesome. And basically, if that warp gate had been locked, that would have unlocked it, but of course I've already defeated this guy. And considering it's going to take a quadrillion to unlock the last gate, I don't think that's going to be happening anytime soon. It's really time just to park on a planet for a while and let nature take its course. And that's what I'm going to do. On that, I want to thank everybody very much for visiting today. Sorry the live stream was so late and not doing the planned game. However, this week's planned live stream will happen next week. It does. Hey, how's it going, Steve? Yeah, it does. It needs more llamas. Have to agree. There could be a llama weapon in here. I did not actually look. Yeah, right? It's about how it rolls. But I mean, really, look at these guys. And that is pretty cool. Flinging little unicorns in space. You really can't beat that kind of thing. Good seeing you too. Was it like midnight by you or something? All right, let's see where we're at here. I think what I'll do oh man, it's making a lot. Oh yeah, all right. That's not too bad. Let's see, I'm gonna do, all right, real quick, we'll just make a stop here and boost some production. So here's where things get, you know, super paper clippy. Wait a minute, I am almost at a, no, it takes 10 quadrillion to open up that gate, so yeah, that's gonna take a while. Outrageous. All right, so this is probably gonna bump up how much I'm making an amazing amount. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a big jump. Kind of curious what Oh man, there's gonna be extra production for each shopping mall. So if I was able to unlock this, which man, that costs a lot. 45 quadrillion. Anyway, if I was to do that, I could go back here to the shopping malls, produce more shopping malls, and it would exponentially increase how much I was making. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen because I can't really afford to do that. But same theory goes for things like the where is it? There we go. The atmosphere plant. And the man, that's way back there. I can't believe, you know, when you move forward in this game, it feels like you, like stuff that happened like a few minutes ago happened hours ago. But anyway, if you look right here, if I've got more farm plants, it will boost the production of this plant. So going back here, I can just go back to the farm plants. I could boost a bunch, but in the case, actually it is boosting it a little bit, but in most cases this doesn't help a lot. It's actually a pretty good boost. Give me a trillion. A trillion. Look at that, that's just crazy. Build a time. Yeah, that's how, that's their big plan, you know. Flood the market. Alright, so that's a bunch of money. I mean, that's actually probably improving things by some unnoticeable amount because you make so much at a time once you're so far in the game. I remember when I was working for millions on this. I wish real life was a little bit more like this. And I mostly mean the unicorns, to be honest. Let's go pick up a middle manager. And boost. Alright, I better pick him up before he dies. He's dead. 10 billion ET cards. And then you sell them for scrap. It's kind of the reverse of this game. You actually end up losing money on everything you do. Throwing a little Pac-Man in there. Dude, that actually did some damage to me. Huh. Oh yeah, I am actually pretty damaged. Alright, there is one other thing, and it's that I actually have an escape pod. So, if I die, I have a chance of surviving. I can use my escape pod and fly home. That said, it's a little risky because if you actually were to die, while you wouldn't lose your money, you would lose half your money, and you would also lose your managers, which is a big deal because they really can boost it by a lot. Oh man, I am not in good shape here. Taking risks. Of course, I could just repair myself at the base for free, but where would the fun be in that? I wonder if this works out. That does work on those. That's actually pretty cool. Pretty thrilled about that. That is, unless it crushes this entire. Oh shoot! It did crush that whole thing. That was pretty cool. I'm so thrilled. That is actually so way more entertaining than throwing unicorns at it. This thing is great for doing this. It's too bad you're so late in the game when you get this. It kind of outlives its usefulness. Whatever. But I had to... He is tearing off my shields. Alright, so anyway, I was on this whole... So, I lose my... I killed him. I lose my shields and lose my life, and I do have an escape. An escape ship. So now these love me. Oh yeah, it does look a little like popcorn. It looks like caramel corn. So wait, if I make this guy friendly, oh no, it'll still take me into a battle. So using this weapon, of course, I can turn these guys against each other by making them love me. But to be honest, at this point, throwing unicorns at everything is just super effective. I just got this weapon so upgraded, and it's so overpowering that I can just fix everything. Any problems I have are instantly fixed by throwing unicorns at them. You can say, ooh. Alright, so, yeah, let's just... Alright, I'm gonna let myself get chopped up here. Well, they can't... They can't even make it through my shield. I'm just overpowered for the solar system. Ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Alright, well, I can't even really kill myself at this point. 180 trillion, that's not bad. Yeah, once it gets to the quadrillions, things get just silly. For 500 trillion, I can have an explosive start. This upgrade boosting causes an explosion that damages. Well, I mean, what the heck, right? Wait a minute. I can upgrade my unicorns again. I thought it was one. It's a, oh, it's a quadrillion, not a trillion. You know. Quadrillionaire problems. This is just such a massacre. Alrighty. I think this is... Alright, have a good one. Oh, thanks. Glad you liked that. I'm wondering how many people thumbs down that one without watching it. I kind of knew what I was getting into when I made that one, so... High risk, I say. Alright, good talking to you, Steve. Alright, and with that, I am going to close things down for the day. It looks like the sun is finally coming out. And maybe I'll be able to get some yard work done. Which is, by the way, when you're in midlife, that's the thing that replaces anything exciting that you do in your 20s. You do yard work. It's amazing. It really is. It's like the best thing ever. Alright, let's switch this out. That was like the end. I want to thank everybody very much for watching. If you enjoyed it, of course, as always, give a thumbs up, subscribe for more, and I will see you in a couple days. Got some fairly interesting stuff coming up. Got Sorry Atari coming back for a quick round. Also got another device coming in pretty soon. I don't know if it's going to make it for next week's schedule, but probably the following one. And I know how everyone loves the handhelds, so yeah, that one should be exciting. This one's promising. We'll see, though. We'll see. Alright, now, it is very hard to do this with one screen. I don't know how people do it when they don't have two screens. But anyway, have a good one from the living room this time. See ya.